Well, howdy. Oh boy, come on, let me get this squared away right. Okay, well that's sort of right. What are you looking at? Well, this is proof that the year 1952 was a very busy one in Czechoslovakia. Notice I said Czechoslovakia, not the Czech Republic, because then it was Czechoslovakia. And in that year, the Czech army, which was technically under the Soviet Union, produced rifles, pistols, and machine guns, like everybody else. Well, they made a machine gun, which looks sort of like the Vickers, and it was called the VZ52. VZ, by the way, is Czech for Vzor. It's an initials for Vzor, and Vzor means model. Well, their machine gun was called a VZ52, and so was this rifle. This was adopted in 1952 by Czechoslovakia. You won't see this much because soon after this, the Russians came along and said, this just won't do. For one thing, this is chambered in 7.62 by 45. Yes, 7.62 by 45. A proprietary Czech round that was not used in any other rifle and was only used briefly in this one before the Russians said, nope, you're going to go with 7.62 by 39 like everybody else. Well, at first what they did is they put a little riser ring in here to bring it down to 39, and then they used those for a couple of years and then developed another model, which I forget the name of it. If you want to see a field strip of this, Ian McCollum of Forgotten Weapons did one, but I picked this up because it's just such a weird rifle. The other thing about it is, as you see, the bayonet is included, and it flips over. It's very weird. The action on this is also very weird. Well, the reason you're also seeing a pistol here is this was also a VZ. It was never called the VZ. This is the CZ, and CZ is a brand name they use for various pistols. I mean, like I've got a CZ38. I have a CZ70. I do have a Action Arms AT-84, which is a clone of the CZ75, probably the best battle pistol ever developed. This one, though, was developed in 7.62 by 25 instead of using a Tokarev. Now, what's unique about it, I will field strip this just to show you. First, cock it, check that it's unloaded. Then you grab these little pins here, pull down. Oh, come on, pull down and come on and pull off. The reason is, see these two things here? Let me show you. These are rollers. And the way it works, let me see if I can find a screwdriver. I have to put a screwdriver here. Where did I do it? Oh, here's one. These rollers, I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it like this. Can you see that? When you move this forward, as the action would when it's operating, notice how those rollers move in to that little space there. This is called a roller lock system. As far as I know, this one and the Heckler & Koch G3 rifle, also the original Setme from Spain, which is basically a G3, are the only ones I know that use this system. And it's a very unique system. Let me see if I can put this back. You line up these two pins on the things on the front, put it like this, then grab these two things and push down, then pull back, and, oh, drop the magazine. Duh. Let's see, come on. This magazine, once you cock it, is a bear to get off. Okay, and back forward. Yeah, there we go. Interesting pistol, interesting rifle. Technically, these were both introduced into their army in 1952, as was the machine gun. So as I say, it was a very busy year for them. But I had to have this as an example of both the type of the action and the type of this particular pistol. I've also got a Tokarev and several other, well, unique rifle or pistols. Rifles, this is one of many that I like to call rifles of the Cold War. I did a video a while back on that. I have several rifles of the Cold War. The Hakim and the Rashid, which preceded this video, are the Egyptian examples of that. The M14 is America's answer to it. Then there's the FNFAL, the G3. I don't have, well, I have a SETME, but I don't have a G3. I don't have an FNFAL. And there's several, many others. There was a, what is it, the 4956, the French one. I'll get into French rifles eventually. I've got several. Like Ian McCollum, I've sort of become enamored of French ordnance. It's a fascinating subject. But anyway, this is my to use a very bad pun. This is my cache of small checks.